the first entrepreneur, the first project that is going to come to pitch for you today and introduce themselves, the entrepreneur from Xchematic. Welcome, Xchematic. I don't hear any music.
That was not my song, though.
Don't worry about it. So you pitch.
All right. It's the first time I do a pitch with sand on my feet, so thank you very much. My name is Carlos Mats from KAI, Business Process Automation via Artificial Intelligence. The problem that we are solving is that in companies larger than 150 employees, business processes become very unoptimized, slow, cumbersome, and very bureaucratic, right? The more you grow is the more pain points you get, the more bottlenecks you have, and you start losing a lot of time, a lot of resources, and a lot of money the larger you get. So the solution is obviously automation, right? But the solution to automation is that companies normally task the IT department to automate the processes of the entire company, of all the departments. And that in itself becomes a bottleneck, right? So it's very, very, very slow. Another option that you have is that you can hire an external contractor to automate it for you, but you have the same disadvantages. It's very slow and it's way more expensive as well. Our solution is to do away with all that and to automate the automators, right? Business process automation via artificial intelligence. And the name is KAI. The way you do it is that you ask KAI. KAI is a ubiquitous company-wide AI assistant with a simple voice and visual interface to automate, prescribe, optimize, and implement business processes, right? So the way you would automate the business process, it would be you would ask for it. For example, KAI, please create a new process called quote approval. And it would say, okay, I'm ready for the steps. Step 1, upload purchase order, approved by finance manager, review by finance assistant, notify general manager and process creator, end process. Okay, does this look good? And you would check out the flow chart that it was created on the fly, and you would go, no, switch steps 2 and 3. So it would switch the 2 steps, and you would go, does this look good? And you would go, yeah, it looks good. Okay, who would use this approval process? All users. Okay, please approve this automation, Carlos. And you would approve it via biometrics, either by your fingerprint or your Face ID, right? Okay, the process called quote approval has been created and all users notified. Boom, just like that. So think of it as the Alexa for the office, only like a beautiful UI and UX, right? So the core advantages that we have is that all large companies use ERPs or CRMs or CMSs, right? So we are compatible with the larger ones like Salesforce, SharePoint, or SAP. So we can have a fast implementation in all of those so we can hit the ground running. And also that we have this beautiful, fluid, and intuitive UX that is absolutely rare in enterprise that you have. Our business model is software as a service, either by process. We have flexible plans either per process or per module, which is a collection of processes. So for example, a process would be the one that we just created, a quote approval or vacation request process, and a module would be a collection of those processes for your department. For example, a module for marketing, a module for HR, a module for sales, right? And we thankfully have had great traction. We have secured pilot programs with large multinationals, which is McDonald's and Pepsi, and a large regional bank as well. They're providing us with a sandbox where we will solve a critical pain point for them that can scale across the entire organization. So we are regional from day one. Hello? Okay. And we are looking for an angel investment of $250,000 for a one-year runway that will help us develop the technology, and we are very, very, very excited to bring the next phase of enterprise software and disrupt the business process automation software for the world together. I would gladly give you a live demo of our proof of concept I have right here and show you how it works. Thank you very much.
I wasn't clear if you have active live clients right now, or are you generating revenues, or not quite yet?
Not quite yet. We are very early stage. We do have a proof of concept, and we have already
Test cases.
Sorry?
The test cases with the companies that you talked
Yes,
about?
they have provided us with sandboxes where we're solving critical pain points for them that can scale across their entire organization. So we are working on that technology as we speak.
And what would your pricing be, ballpark? Do you have that?
For the software as a service, we don't have a price right now because we want to develop the technology further, and then we will know how much we would price per module or per service. Yeah.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
How about, have you got any incomes?
Sorry, have I get?
Traction of the business.
Yes, of course. We have pilot programs with Pepsi, McDonald's, and a large regional bank, and they are providing us with a sandbox. We are solving a critical pain point for them that can scale regionally. So we are multinational from day one.
Are you charging for that? Or
No, it's a
for free?
partnership with them. So we are giving special treatment for companies that open their doors for us. So we're going to give a year of free use of Kai and preferential investment rights for the multinationals that open the door for us to develop the technology.
About the go-to-market.
The go-to-market strategy.
Okay, thank you. The go-to-market strategy, who buys your service and who's going to use it?
Yeah, so our go-to-market strategy is basically companies that already have ERPs and CRMs like SharePoint and SAP and mostly Salesforce. Salesforce is the biggest CRM in the world, and we want to attack those companies that are already there. They're large enough to have a lot of pain points and a lot of bottlenecks. We're actually planning a stunt in Silicon Valley this year. So Salesforce has this. Sorry, what's up?
It's not the decision maker. No, so who's the decision maker in order to buy your service, and then who's going to use it? I mean, who's going to use it is clear, but who's the decision maker?
The decision maker would be the CIO, the Chief Innovation Officer, or the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer that runs the company's IT department, basically. So they are our main target because those are the ones that decide what kind of software runs on the company. How long has it taken to?
The go-to-market, the time to market?
How long has it taken to?
How long has been the time to market to get this box?
Okay, so we are developing the technology right now. We're going to have a market-ready product by September that we're going to go live with 2 use cases for these multinationals in September. So we're actively developing the technology and very excited for it to go live. Yeah.
Who's your competition?
My competition is companies that do business process automation. For example, we have one company called Human.ai. The other one, Salesforce itself has a module that automates business processes. But the difference is that it's two. The equivalent for them would be like Clippy. You remember Clippy from Word? So inside of the CRM, they get a little assistant that it's asking you. The difference with us is that we are the AI layer on top with a beautiful UX and very intuitive and fluid UX with natural language processing. And we're also the AI layer inside that's automating the processes. So we do have competition, but we have not found anyone that's doing it quite like us, right? Yeah.
Thank you very much to Xchematic. Please, big round of applause. Thank you. You will be able to talk to him throughout the 3 days and to get his business card, although we asked not for business cards to come and to get his phone.
No.